And right away, I could tell from the way I talked to Mark, or we talked to Mark, that he listened extremely well. He didn't just hear me, he listened to what I said and what our thoughts were about a house. We had never built a house before, so this was a new and different experience for us. And the process of building a house, again, we've never gone through. And Mark listened to all of our wants and needs and desires, what we were looking for in a house right now as being retired. So once that trust, and I'm using the word trust very specifically, because there was a trust established with Mark right away. He was genuine, he was professional, he had the expertise, he had the knowledge, and he built a green house.
Mark has been really good about helping to educate us about building homes, because we have never done it before, and he's been very responsive to any particular concerns or needs that we had about building this house, and several come to mind. I needed a corner in the great room for a piece of furniture that we have, and he didn't bat an eye. He said, "You need a corner? We'll make you a corner." We wanted to make a few changes. We weren't really crazy about the layout of the master bathroom, and I was a little hesitant to say that to Mark. I didn't want to hurt his feelings or whatever. He sat right there with us, and with our consultation and input, he redesigned the whole master bathroom. So we're just in love with what we have in our master bathroom. As far as the financial aspect, Mark did give us allowances for the different aspects of the house. And so far, we think that we're doing pretty well on keeping in those allowances. A couple places we know we've gone over, a couple places we've saved because we chose less expensive or didn't need to do something. I think the allowances are all very reasonable and certainly right in the ballpark. Oh,
no question.
No question that we would recommend
Mark to anybody, but not just Champions Ridge, but if they wanted to build a home somewhere else.
Absolutely.
I would urge them to contact Mark.
His expertise at building, his integrity, as Jack said at the very beginning, his hearing, listening to what his clients want and trying his best to fulfill their desires and make them happy. His subcontractors are all so interested in making sure that we're happy and doing what we want, and I think they're all very expert. Everything about his business is just first class. And I have to just say one other thing about where we're from in Northern Virginia. When we talk to our friends about building the house down here with Mark and his people, nobody, to a person, they cannot believe that all we have to say are good things. It just doesn't happen that way in Northern Virginia. You just hear horror stories about builders, or they run out of business, go out of business and leave you stranded, or they don't do things right, or you can't get them to fix the things they didn't do right, and we have no experience like that. All we have to say are good things.